Hey y'all, I'm gonna be cutting in here real quick before the video starts to say that I have been recording on YouTube and Twitch more. I will have my Twitch in the top right. Obviously, if you're watching this, you'll see my YouTube. So just stop by and watch a bit, and I will be streaming while I do recording sessions. So I will see you all there. We're just gonna hop right
Life
into it.
wasn't easy. I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay next month's rent. Not that I had paid for it this month yet. My brain felt foggy, and I was trying to remember, where did all my money go? I had to retrace last night's steps.
Okay, first things, let's turn the music down a little bit. As great as it is, just drop that just a little bit.
I won't be needing this badge anymore. I guess I can
So,
keep it. My new job as the duck detective isn't going any better.
This is actually the first game.
Well, if things keep going badly, I can always sell it online. No messages.
So what I can, like, this is actually the first game compared to the
the
other one that I played.
Papers.
So, for recording sake, I know how to play the game. I played the second one first, so I'll just be uploading them out of order.
Overdue notice. I wonder at what point they start kicking people out. I took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field. We spoke for hours under the stars that night. And now, she doesn't even answer my texts. This fresh smell. Oh, sweet, spongy loaf. You keep me safe at night. I have everything I need to solve this now.
Yeah. So, bread is actually the drug.
Not my proudest moment, but the toast helps me to forget.
Is this who I think it is?
Hannah! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks. You have to believe me! Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective. Let's discuss this in person. I'll be there in an hour. I spent more than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare. And here I was, in front of their bus office. Some sort of rundown call center. I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home.
Oh.
New bus route starting in August. Visit the scenic mountains of South Sicily. I'd always tell Anna we'd go there one day.
Yeah, man's a little obsessed. What is this little koala bitch want?
I'm staying here until I get my money back. Bear bus? Huh, more like scab?
You, sound unhappy.
You bet I am! Their stupid buses always arrive late. I came back from a work trip to the west and arrived here at 3 in the morning! And they don't even want to give me a refund.
How much did you pay?
2 schmark. But that's not the point! It's about the principle. I'm so angry!
This is what we call Karens.
I could already tell based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one. She wouldn't make life easy for me. But I had to make my way into the office.
Can I just walk in?
It's locked.
I literally just told you need to stay out.
You ain't tell me.
I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Okay. Do you work here?
No.
Well, then I can't let you in.
But I've been hired by someone from Bearbus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
Listen, buddy. You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think. I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
She's depressed.
You're still here?
I'll leave you alone.
Okay, so let's figure her out real quick. Her last name is Winter.
You're still here?
I'll leave you alone.
Okay, let's see if I can go in through here if she kicks me out.
It says it's locked.
Okay. It's Sophie's birthday next Thursday, just saying. Laura from CS is way too loud. I can hear her keyboard all the way to my desk. I swear to God, if someone steals my mug again, I'll end them. So someone's stealing stuff as well.
These are quite mundane. I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous.
Okay, so I believe it's... Where do I find my clues again? There's a clues page. Oh, right here. Yeah, they changed it in this one. Wow. I think it's Sophie. That's why she's crying, is nobody wished her happy birthday. So it should be Thursday.
Tomorrow is Friday. Need to remember to collect my dry cleaning. I should be able to figure out what's going on with her. I need to check my notes in the...
I already know what's wrong with her. Sophie is feeling sad because nobody has remembered her birthday.
Aha! That's why she's making such a face. I should try and cheer her up.
So we're gonna pull at her
You're
heartstrings.
still here?
Manipulate.
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
How did you know?
I'm actually her stalker?
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deduction.
Anyway, that was really nice of you. No one else remembered. Can you believe it? If you know my birthday, you must have a connection to someone here. Here's the key card to the office.
That's not how you're supposed to do your job.
You could have just told me you know someone here. Not sure why you acted so weird with all the detective business. You could have just told me. Not sure why you
Oh. Then tell me when I'm done talking to her. Fred!
Stained carpets and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams. I knew I couldn't stay long, or it'd rub off on me.
This is the last straw! Frederson needs to be fired!
I'll see what I can do.
Frederson, my homie. Leave my man alone.
Who are you?
Actually,
Do you
fire
have a
him so I
problem?
can kidnap him.
If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, the duck detective. A client hired me to investigate a case.
Why didn't you just say so? It's time we put an end to the awful lunch theft. All we need to fire him is some evidence for the upper management. I'll be in my office.
First, I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are. I needed to find my client as well. Thankfully, I remembered the piece of paper I had in my jacket from
Alright, so the piece of notes. I hate to with this perfection. Can't look at it? Okay.
The two desks on this side look unused. It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich.
Beba, Celicia, Esgot, S. Cargot, Hollandaise.
Their buses don't go very far.
No. Salami. Okay, so if it's a missing salami, then that means Frederick's the one that hired us. I'm referring to... I'm gonna try, since I will be releasing the second game. No, I'll release this one first. So I'll try to keep it down to a bare minimum on spoilers. This looks like me when I'm like have to go into work on a normal day. Yep, energy drink. That ain't a bad habit, that's a healthy habit. Everyone needs that.
This is Fair Bus. How can I help you? This is the third time you're calling. I'm telling you, your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
She, looks... I need to ask you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus. What? Can't you see I'm talking to a customer? It's company policy. Nothing I can do. Goodbye.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer, and there are 50 people in the phone queue. I have worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts, and Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise! Just leave me in peace!
Okay, so Manfred is the bear.
You have no clues for me?
Okay, I'm not gonna bother her, because I can... Whitlock... Password? Me and sexy aliens? Porn star.
I wonder if there are clues to her password. I don't think I have enough information to crack.
I want to get as much information before I go talk to the boy. Employee of the month. Lazy, agreed. Rufus Cedrus.
I'm not sure I'd feel particularly appreciated.
I would. So... Okay, I don't need no hints. We ain't no in this household. I'm knocking over all the trash.
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time. Isn't that so cool?
Don't you have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
Really?
Do you have any idea who picked me to investigate?
It was him.
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here. I have a copy of your book. The Early Bird Catches the Criminal. Can you sign it?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I guess so.
Woo! Thanks so much, Mr. Duck Detective. I won't ever forget this. This will become a core memory.
Okay, so... Ready? Edison. And then this guy is Manfred. I need to figure out.
I shouldn't go outside. I need to find out who the people... Did I remember to write down their professions and my deductions? In here must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out who the... It will make things easier, and I'll need to remember to write everything down and...
Oh, my deductive. Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that.
What is your relationship with Sophie Windheimer?
Excuse me for a second. Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her. Sucks that she's at the reception. I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the bus station.
Can you tell me more
That's a
about
real life
Freddie
situation that
Fredersen?
most people
Let
actually
me
have
put
to
you on
deal
hold
with.
while I find the route for you. Freddy? He gets paid more than me. Can you imagine that? What an incompetent waste of office space. Hello, this is Laura again. I checked the bus routes and found that...
Wait, so okay, so if this is Laura... Laura Whitlock. No. Petrovic. Cedric. Nope. Got all of them wrong. Try to guess it. So he has her mug.
The PC is on, but the person who worked, they only have a single person answering the hot. That's surprising.
Now, I'm guessing this could be the Bears.
The dimly lit room seemed to promise well-kept secrets and rumors.
Okay, let me...
What a fancy nameplate. It says...
Ernst. Manfred Ernst. He's proper. Oh, Stain. Okay, so he values children.
How are the detective things going, Mr. Detective?
It's Mr. McQuacklin.
Right. Apologies. Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
I'll have to inspect the entire premise to do my job correctly.
Well, hurry up.
Was it you who called me?
No, I never heard of you before.
That's unusual.
It's good you're here, since there has been some unrest.
It's a letter for an application for a promotion to Senior Customer Service Agent, signed by L. Angst.
Oh, Angst is Laura's last name. This is his family. So he has kids. Oh, they are twins.
Is it normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office?
What are you doing with my family's portrait?
Sorry.
Okay, so her name is Laura's Angst. Let's solve that real quick. Wait. Knock that over. Suspects, Sophie the giraffe works as a receptionist. The bear is Manfred, and he is the branch manager. Laura the cat works in customer service. Crocodile is called Freddy and works as the upper office.
Now that I had worked out these names, I was ready to check out the crime scene. Let's see where that lunch got stolen from. Then I could finally talk.
Okay, before I talk to him, I want to talk to this guy.
What do you know about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's a fantastic employee. She basically does the work of 5 people.
Yeah, give her a promotion. I need to talk to the receptionist and these two.
What do you think about Manfred Ernst?
Oh, he's a great guy. I just wish I'd finally get a raise. Yes, sorry, this is Bear Bus. Your bus will be 3 hours late.
Damn, Freddy, you ain't doing your job, man. It's 3 hours.
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me. He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
I can see why. You're a total dipshit. Hey, we'll just talk to us
I'm
later now.
so bored.
Good.
I don't understand why such a small office needs a reception. I'm just here to keep the angry customers out.
What can you tell me about Laura Angst?
Laura needs to chill out. I do love her, but if she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart attack by 23.
She's 22, ain't she?
So, do you have an idea who would have hired me?
It's about the incident, isn't it? Sorry. No idea.
So I'm guessing the other person's in here?
It says it's locked.
I'm guessing that's the other lady. Okay, so I got all the information I have here. I think I need to go to the kitchen now.
As soon as I entered the kitchen, the comforting waft of cheap white toast entered my nostrils. This wasn't what I was here for.
Stop eating the icing! Can't you wait a couple hours?
Margaret, if it wasn't for these pants almost bursting, I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, yes, and you can have it and so much more later, when we're done preparing.
So these two might be in a relationship? Right, I want to talk to her because I think I can figure out who she is. She's old. Divorced. Ooh, is she a lonely lady?
Yes, dear?
She's a
I'm
gilf.
Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I need to ask some questions.
A detective? How exciting! What's the most gruesome murder you've seen? How many dead bodies have you encountered?
No one died, but I investigated a case once where 5 little pigs robbed a bank. Caught them red-handed and got myself an article in the Goose Times. They called it the piggy bank case.
Did someone get shot?
What? No!
Beaten up?
No. What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a terrible breakup with her ex. But don't tell anyone.
Damn, just
Can you
laying
tell me anything
out
about
all
Laura
the wet
Angst?
laundry.
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl. I heard she secretly studies for her online bachelor's during work. You need to keep this a secret, though.
She's spilling everyone's
Do you
secrets.
know anyone here who could have hired me?
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft. And no one told me they've called a detective. I don't know what's going on at all.
I think she knows too much that's going on. Okay, Halloween party, got it. Good to know. So someone's stealing the
Office
lunches,
parties are a
pretty much.
bad idea anyway. They stopped doing them at the precinct after the, Jan incident.
I really want them to release a game where it shows him in his
Gross.
prime.
I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
Okay, so Margaret.
So, this must be the crime scene. This note is curious.
I would hate if my coworker steals my and then proceeds to brag about it. I need to get glasses. I don't know why I'm using a magnifying glass to look at these people.
Dishwasher's broken. What's wrong with these youngsters? Don't know how to treat things with respect. Why would they put the mugs in face up?
Do you get along with Manfred Ernst?
He's a stubborn one. I do respect that.
Would you say you enjoy Freddy Frederson's, company?
Huh. If anyone needs to learn to respect
You're gonna eat me a
their
Twinkie.
elders, it's that moron.
I'm a private detective, and I'm here to investigate a case.
Is that so?
I need to find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Freddy's a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine he would call a detective. Personally, I feel we're doing just fine, and don't need no messing about our business around here.
Okay. Whitlock. Rufus. Cedrus. Okay.
What is your relationship with Margaret Whitlock?
Ah, she's a true sweetheart. We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
He wants to smash. Oh yeah, smash. One of the two.
Are you getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
You know, the two of us are from the older generation. Which means we understand each other well. He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
Okay, so someone's stealing salami. That's all I figured out. I don't think I can question... Oh, okay, so I can question these three about those two.
What can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
Oh, I just realized.
Why don't you just return them?
I do! Just not every day.
I want to know what Margaret's job is, though. Like,
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
She's sweet and all, but she can't keep her mouth shut. It seems like the office knows more about my personal life than me.
I mean, yeah. She probably said something about your boyfriend. Dun, dun, dun. I won't bother the cat. I feel like it might be the boss that did it. I don't know.
What is Rufus Sedaris like?
Not the greatest janitor, but he came with the building.
He just lived here. I want to know what's in that safe. I think I can go outside now or into this area. Okay, so that's the bus driver. I think I read him.
Ruffled my feathers.
I was talking
And I
duck.
wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone.
Handsome. You call that handsome? What the? That's not bad manners. He's in the rain. Where's that last clue? Come on. Boris.
Hey man, this isn't the bus stop. You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
What? I'm not here to take a bus.
Okay, so this guy is most likely Boris Petrovich. There you go.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
Man, I wish she'd let me talk to her.
Do you, like Freddie Frederson?
He's a pretty funny dude. Loves to rant about detective novels.
What do you know about Rufus Sedaris?
I don't think he likes me very much, to be honest. But then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office. Except for Margaret, I guess. Do you think they have a thing going on?
Yes, absolutely. I'm in it with
I
you.
don't work here.
I thought you were a detective.
I'm investigating a case here at Bearbus.
Oh, do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Exactly. Do you know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business. I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
Good to know. Good to know.
Someone left their bag here. Ugh. It's full of...
So I just snatched it? Okay.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared, and others appeared. Very suspicious.
What are you even talking about? Is this your bag?
No.
Everyone here is being really a...
I mean, that's a reasonable thing. Alright, so I think that was all the clues that were outside. Yeah. So now it's just back into the office. More suspects. Margaret the Street works in the customer service. The penguin No, not Manfred. Rufus works as the janitor, and Boris the Buffalo works as the bus driver.
Now that I had everyone's name and job, it would be easier to figure out what was going on.
Alright. Freddy hired the duck detective because his or her lunch was stolen by a coker known as the Salami Bandit. Let's check this out in a bit. What?
Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
it's not mine. It was just there. A really nice surprise.
Do you get along with Boris Petrovich?
He's a chill guy. I take the bus sometimes to go to bouldering conventions, and then we get to chat.
What kind of a person is Boris Petrovich?
Ugh. I don't know what I saw in him. I mean, I guess he's good looking, but...
Oh, he's
my
the
God,
ex.
is he boring.
He's the ex already, but she don't like him and he wants her. I thought he just wanted to like hook up with her, but I guess not. Who hired me though? Because if Freddy didn't, a boy. And if that's not his salami,
Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
Do you know anything about this bag?
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces? Ugh, what's that awful smell?
It's, dirty gym clothes.
Okay, I'm gonna look over the clues real quick. So, the fact filled with gym clothes. Okay, so wouldn't... So the salami isn't Fredrickson's.
What can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
He's, not the most reliable worker. But it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
Okay. So it's not Freddy's. Come on.
So it was Laura who called me. I needed to discuss the case with her. You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me. You're the duck detective.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
Valid.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
I'm, working on it.
Ugh. It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft and what they were planning in the kitchen.
It might be... Surprise birthday party for Sophie Margaret. That's the only thing they can
Margaret
plan.
was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. I see. They didn't actually forget her birthday.
That's sweet, actually. Okay, so the culprit. Freddy is being framed by... I want to bet it's Laura, because... Bag. Freddy is being framed by the Salami Bandit.
It was as I thought. Freddy Fredersen was actually being framed.
Well, he's too dumb to lie,
This
so
office wasn't as boring as it looked.
I wouldn't put it past.
When Freddy took the bus back, and he went to pick up his luggage, he must have picked up the wrong bag. This happened because there was another bag that's identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to the Salami Bandit. This made him a target, and to get rid of Freddy, the Salami Bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone, it's time for you know what? Okay, get into position. I just texted her, so she should be here in a...
Huh? What's this?
Surprise!
Surprise!
No way. This is all for me?
Is it a bunch of ramen in the corner?
Huh? A letter? Oh.
Salami? What a terrible present.
No, you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for salami!
It's the Salami Bandit!
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami in Fredersen's bag.
And now there's no question who the perpetrator is. I've been telling you all along, we can't trust by the end of the day he'll be fired. Mark my words.
I think he's too dumb. So I
Seems
don't
like a bit of an overreaction to a present being stolen. Or is there more to...
Let's see. I want to check out the letter first. Quite unbelievable. I enter the office really easily. Law. Sayonara, edgelord. Edgelord. Blah, blah, blah.
I wonder what the purpose of that letter is.
Sexy aliens wants my number. Captain Beaver stared deep into the eyes. There were 12 of them, and they were red. The eyes, not the aliens. The aliens were blue, and there were 43. All of them wore shiny metal armor, which shined like something shiny made of curved metal. The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was the one which stepped forward. It was also the most beautiful, the only one with purple eyes. It made a noise that sounded a bit like talking from a hole that looked a bit like a pretty lady's mouth. The translation device the captain had invented wired into action. Weird into action. Translating the words into words he could understand. Hey, you look cute. A mechanical voice whispered into his ear. Can I get your number? That was the cringiest shit I've ever read. If that's what women's smut books are like, then what the hell is wrong with you guys? Where's that clue? I can't be looking at this anymore. There we go. Yeah, it's a smut book.
Oh, what did I just read?
My reaction exactly.
It's a heart-shaped necklace. Ugh, looks tacky.
I don't want to do that. I need to...
Do you think she liked my present? I mean, now she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine. Huh, I should really get back to work.
Which one did she gift?
Can you tell me something about this letter?
Sophie won't even talk to me about it. I don't know what to do.
Someone gifted Sophie a plushie. It says limited edition.
I'll come for
It'll
her.
be okay. You have the duck detective here to figure everything out.
What can you possibly... Leave me alone. That's not nice at all. Who messes with someone's birthday?
Me. I'm actually the Salami Bandit, guys. I've been placing everything behind the scene. Is it possible for me to... Blue armored alien. Nope. Shiny armor alien. Purple eyed alien.
I cracked it. Let's see what secret she has.
I don't even mean to do this, but... Cutie? Okay, so it's a lover. I figured that out before he did. Okay, something's going on. Secret cake recipes. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Who is this person she's messaging?
Probably this guy. I mean, they're the fucking lovers.
So, what happens to the cake now?
What do you think about this letter?
Okay, so I don't have to talk to
People
this
don't know
guy
how to
anymore.
write letters by hand anymore. What's with the weird line breaks?
This folder says Manual for CS Agents. How and when to create vouchers correctly. I'm falling asleep just reading the title.
Okay, so she's been messaging Sophie. They're sexy now. What's with the aliens in this? What a dumb pen name, huh? It's just his name backwards. Complaints. Can the please clean their desk? Okay, so this is complaining about Frederick's
You
desk.
definitely don't want to be Laura's enemy.
They really think I've done it! Duck Detective, you have to help me! You know it wasn't me, right?
Did you not think it was strange that your bag was full of salami?
I don't know. I thought someone gave me a salami surprise. I'll eat salami sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from now on.
Hey man, how's it
I'm
going?
guessing you're ready to present legal evidence of Frederson's misconducts.
It wasn't Frederson.
Everything is pointing towards him.
I will present the true culprits soon enough.
Well, I don't really care how long it takes you. This will be Frederson's last day.
I think he's
Do
just
you
gonna
know
fire
anything
him no
about
matter
this
what.
letter?
Well, it's obviously a cheap prank by Frederson. Only he would find this funny.
Unless it was the ex-boyfriend who was so upset about the breakup that he wanted to pull a prank. Could be. Leave the options open.
Maybe it was too romantic.
What?
Did Sophie ask about me?
Yes.
She might have mentioned you.
What is
Did
she mentioning?
really? I bet my present will blow her away.
What was the present? Potatoes?
What do they have against potatoes?
That's what I'm saying. Okay, the presents. Salamis are being illegally imported from Brazil. Okay, Brazil is correct, but something's being... Oh, the salamis are being illegally transported. Salamis are being illegally imported from Brazil. Books? No.
That explains all the high-grade salami. I just needed to find out who was behind this.
Okay, let's see. This is the first one, so clearly we have the evidence for it. Sophie received... Okay, the question is who gave her that? Manfred, Rufford, Margaret, Laura, Boris, Rufus. Bag got stolen? No. Nothing got... What? How was nothing...
So, nothing got stolen after all. It seemed that the salami present was intentional.
Okay. Sophie's silly letter, scary. Sophie received a... Okay, this rain's bothering me now. I gotta go inside.
Sophie was receiving threats. I needed to find out why. The mystery of the salami bandit was slowly getting unraveled. Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East. This is why the salami bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East, and selling it at a high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the salami bandit that had a hidden, threatening message. This was serious. I had to question all of the employees. Thanks for coming, everyone. Well, everyone except for Sophie. Where is she?
Slacking off. Playing on her computer phone, like usual.
She's having problems with her family. She was at her desk and said she needed a moment.
I will start then regardless. I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is the murderer?
What? No one died!
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
What a load of baloney.
He is right, actually. He is getting framed.
What? Why would bother?
Ah, that is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
This is like a
It's
movie.
through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
This is ridiculous! Why are we still listening to a random duck that waddled into this office? I'm leaving.
I'm a certified private investigator and...
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsichia using your very own buses.
Huh? What's going on?
Okay, this is going too far. I really have more important things to do.
Now that is really scandalous. Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
Maybe.
Ah!
Listen, everybody! It's really important that no one leaves the premises.
I need to get back to work.
Oh, everybody's leaving?
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
Thank you, Freddy. I appreciate that. You a homie.
Yeah.
Okay, you come here, old lady.
Oh, who would hire me at this age? Maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
I'm guessing this guy went outside. Why is the bear outside?
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
I got a problem with this guy. He's a bear. That's why. Oh, apparently I missed something in here. What?
This is getting intense. Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay.
Like this?
Yep, you're doing great.
Ready, a homie.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with the theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far. The truth will be revealed. Finally, Manfred is out of his office. Time to see what's behind his precious...
CSOOBD. No clue what the fuck that means. Where are lots of people at the reception? Freddy's now away from his computer, so I can look at that. Kidnapper and a kingpin. Never kidnap a kingpin on his birthday.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
Hey, don't judge my man. I will defend him to the end.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
Let's see.
What is this
The
thing?
last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
What number is that? Unknown number. Something anymore. I'll tell them everything. Don't. You block this number. Click here to unblock. 8 for expecting coworkers to remember my birthday. It's my 20th birthday today, and no one congratulated me. I don't need much, but at least a handwritten card would have been nice. How's that high expectations? Just say happy birthday to
She
someone.
complained about this online.
No, I have to go all the way around. That's it. I quit. You'll never see me again, Sophie.
What a drama. I should keep this as evidence. Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
I think this is the last piece
This
of
is the note
evidence.
Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
Whose phone is this? KT Senjoyer. Are your parents still angry at you? I don't fucking know. Okay.
This is curious. Why would she write like this? Someone forgot their phone.
So was this Sophie's?
What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
Because you're an idiot. Simple as that. Dun 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 dun. Who else do I need to talk to? I think I just need to talk to this guy.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
No, I can't say it comes as a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
Is there any else place that I'm missing evidence? The boss's office is the last place. I can't get into the server room, which is kind of annoying. Okay, CSOOBD.
I did it!
Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently, but things are looking up. I would love to take you to a romantic getaway to Holland Ice. Love, Manfred. Keep quiet. So my suspicion was right.
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait. Here it is. The key for the server. Let's see what's hidden in here.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business.
Yeah, I'm going in there. Fuck you. I'm taking down your mainframe.
The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere.
There shouldn't be sparks.
I definitely felt that I... What's he keeping in all these boxes? I don't think it's meant to do this. Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
Okay, camera 3 playback. Okay, so he was checking the cameras, so he was... How to delete ease selling history. Dad, this is not Google. Bearbus 100 smike sucker. New unused 100 smike voucher now selling for 80 smike.
What's up with these Bearbus vouchers on easy?
I'm poor.
Has that been there the whole day?
I think that's all in this room. Okay. The receptionist. So this one is evolving soul. So he's got kidnapped because Sophie wanted to snitch.
Sophie got kidnapped! There must be more to this.
I don't think she got murdered because there would have actually been more commotion. So Rufus is trying to plan the okay. And then choose to Rufus, yeah. Because they're in it together. They're wanting to
This is what
become...
Rufus and Margaret were doing with the voucher. It might be This wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the... I quickly needed to find out where Sophie... I also couldn't let the Salami Bandit... It was finally time to find...
Okay, the Salami Bandit is... Manfred is the Salami Bandit because... Okay. I think I figured it out. So Manfred is the Salami Bandit because Manfred's and his or her handwriting are identical. Because when you look... No? Boris. Betty. Laura. Manfred. Sophie. Rufus. Bearbus. Boris. Laura. Manfred. Boom. Salami Bandit.
Manfred is the Salami Bandit. That makes a lot of ironic that his handwritten ended up incriminating men. Something was Who else was involved with this? I had collected everything I needed.
So Manfred is the Salami Bandit. Wait, is the Salami Bandit's accomplice? Wouldn't it be... Wait. Who is the Boris. Boris is the accomplice because the Salami Bandit needs someone who can easily carry out the importing of the salamis.
The Salami Bandit wasn't working alone.
Because he's a driver.
It made sense for the bus driver to...
Unless the bus driver was unaware of it. Who else would be the accomplice? Rufus? Because here you used to date... Oh, wait, it's talking about dating. So Sophie is the Salami Bandit enemy because he used to date Boris, and the Salami Bandit needs someone who could convince... Oh, no. Accomplice, because he used to date Boris, and the Salami Bandit, someone who could convince Boris into helping. Okay, so it's talking about Sophie being the accomplice.
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this. Aha! It was time that I confront that, but first, I had to free Sophie.
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Why is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down.
This one was a lot harder than the second one
Bus
was.
branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then, Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind it. Should Manfred get arrested? He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
Obviously.
What she did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested? He might have not realized what was going on entirely, but that doesn't mean he's not liable for All
He
right.
knew what was going on.
Made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred! Sophie! Boris!
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
Fuck your
I'm
family.
not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Hey, I work.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus, how dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
Can they all just go to jail?
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
What is this? If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, you were supposed to find out who stole my lunch, not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning. Why did Boris have to lose the bet? My God, he is such an idiot!
I had no idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill, and the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
Oh, he was innocent.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the board.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
Not now, Fredderson. The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Why would people let Sophie off more? Why? Boris was supposed to be let off more innocently.
Oh, I completely forgot to collect my pay. Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
I'm a bro. Oh,
Need a ride?
Freddy,
I
my
just booked this
homie.
one. It's been such a long day after all.
No, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun. Plus, you must be tired after all.
I really...
Please.
Yeah, fine.
Great. Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No,
And imagine, we can team up,
absolutely not.
and I could be your sidekick.
Oh,